Hey, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If this is your first time coming in, welcome. So glad you're here. Glad you found your way here. And if you've been here before, welcome back, fam. You already know how we do. I'm going to start by casting runes. I'm going to tell you, it's a Psalms 93, Psalms 94 kind of a day. I myself, I'm just present to gratitude. Like, I'm really more distinctly, I'm present to where I've been, and that's not where I am now. And even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm not where I was. And that's what I'm present to. And it always leaves me in a place of gratitude. So just want to share that with you guys. Othila for the ancestors. Manas, manifesting. This rune is funny because it translates into M, like man, but it's literally the manifestation of two things coming together. Okay, Wunjo, joy or kinship, like something that makes you happy, almost like when your family gets together. And then Issa still point. So this is like some type of reunion with soul family that's been delayed. Until that's coming through for me. Let's get the theme. I hope everybody's well. This has been some interesting. We got a lot of timelines. I think I said this a while ago. Timelines are collapsing, merging, and some of you may be seeing some things from a year ago, like a past timeline, come through. And yeah, just know that things are being completed. So this is interesting. It's the first. The theme is the Hierophant reversed. So the energy here is an authority who is acting for themselves instead of the benefit of others. It's going to be the most simplest way to consider the Hierophant reverse. The Hierophant is tradition. It's tradition. It's what you do because this is how we do it. When a Hierophant is reversed, this is like non-conformity. This is bucking the trends. And it also could indicate a person of authority, again, who, like, instead of protecting and serving the public, is protecting and serving themselves, right? But we'll have to see further as we get into the reading today, like why this Hierophant is reversed. But we don't normally get a theme card that's reversed like this, right? All right, let's get a goddess energy out here. That may give us some more clues as to the energy we're dealing with. But again, what I'm present to this morning is protection, gratitude, and grace. Yeah, you know, the runes are talking about some type of soul, some type of connection that has been delayed. So let's just see what it is. Illusion and experience. Maya and Persephone. Definitely the Maya illusion thing. Radical acceptance with Freya. Create a spark with greed. Cured when potential. There's some ambition. There's something here about coming out of illusion, coming out of the past, facing. It's almost like, yeah, co-creating. It's almost like the theme here, and I'm going to use a different deck for goddesses because, like, I had like 8 come out, but I really get what they're saying. Because what did I just say? Timeline, like past timelines are coming forward to merge and be completed. Like we're literally wrapping shit up right now. Okay, so if you're someone who's experiencing something that you know you've dealt with before, but it seems like you're dealing with something that's so similar, again, that's like completing, that's wrapping up something that has been on repeat. You're actually wrapping it up so you don't repeat it anymore, okay? That being said, the goddesses are coming through like, hey, the past is in the past. You got to let it be there. And trust that you're moving on and that you're creating a future. So your task right now is to focus on your future. Very 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands energy out here. You got to focus on your future. The past was what it was. The radical acceptance of that. We've got the rebel and the mystic. Yeah. What can we say? Like, the Hierophant reversed, the rebel, there it is. I mean, that's really what it is. And I think, you know, when we talk about the Hierophant reverse, another way to think of it is the mystic or the high priestess, right? So for sure. So this is now giving me the vibe of, it's like you are, it's like, honestly, it's like you have divine authority that's actually divine. So a person didn't give you this authority. You're not a hierophant because the church accredited you. You're not a hierophant because you took correspondence courses in witchcraft. You know, like you're not, that's not what makes you a hierophant. You were born this way. There's something pure about your expression. Pearl and Moonstone, Mother Goddess, Obsidian, true self-reflection, and rhodonite, patience. Yeah, there's something coming to you that's owed to you, and you literally just have to, you get to sit in this pristine feminine energy and just receive it. I'm telling you, it's so wild, it's so against the grain, it's so probably not what anybody would be telling you to do right now, but I feel like this is your path. I feel like you walk the path of the goddess, where you're meant to enchant and magnetize to yourself. And I truly believe that anything that has you acting outside of this nature, anything that has you behaving as anything other than an empress or a goddess, is not for you. It is out of alignment. Pearls are significant. Moonstone is significant. Like, I'm rocking pearls all over my nails. I got moonstone jewelry on. I'm wearing rose quartz instead of rhodonite today. But I mean, this really is about you trusting that who you are is not only enough, but is about to, gosh, they're saying turn up spades for you. Like, I want to put it like this. So imagine that the world, oh no, this is the truth. You don't even gotta imagine this. Shit. No, I'd be tripping sometimes. But for real, like, the world tells you to invest in your career. No, the world says invest in your future. And this is how. Go get a job, have a career, get married. They give you these steps, this checklist that they call investing in your future. But what's weird about the advice the world gives you is none of it actually invests in your future. Because the only thing that stays the same, this is so great. The only thing that stays the same between where you were, like your past self, and your future self, the only is you. You're the thing that's there both in the past and in the future. It's you. So if you want to invest in your future, aka you have to invest in yourself. Like, you have to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is not optional. And when we talk about investing in yourself, it's like, can you imagine investing in a stock that you haven't researched, that you don't know anything about? Can you imagine investing in a stock? Like, honestly, even if you have a financial advisor, even if you have a team, you guys, I used to work in finance, okay? So even if you have that person, that manager, that mutual fund manager, that hedge fund manager, like whoever you're working with, your financial professional, their job is to do the research on a broad spectrum of financial products. I know, because I used to do it, okay? And then they make personalized recommendations to you, their client, based on your financial goals. All right. So if the world is telling you invest in your future, but they forget to tell you that the only way to do that is to invest in yourself, and everybody's walking around investing in their career, their family, their kids, their religion, investing in all, but none of it equals a future. You guys, here's what you should know about me. I love God. I just don't believe in not honoring God. And I feel like a lot of people who say they believe in God, they don't honor God. It's actually a codependent narcissistic relationship, and it's bullshit. And that's why the world is on this codependent narcissistic axis. It's because we've made our relationship with Source a codependent narcissistic one. We've made ourselves codependent, and we made God a narcissist, and neither of those are true. That shit is fucked up, dysfunctional, and I'm here to put an end to it. I will forever preach sovereignty and individuality. Forever. I'm a life path 11. I'm an ancient Egyptian goddess reborn, okay? I'm forever going to preach personal sovereignty. The gods don't need you. They just like you. That's our harsh truth, but somebody needs to hear it. God doesn't need your praise. He just loves it. God loves to be validated. That's what I'm saying. Y'all made God a narcissist. You need to get it together. I don't know where this is coming from, but fuck it. Somebody need to hear this shit. People always questioning me and shit. Questioning my deification. First of all, what trips y'all out about me being a goddess is I don't need your fucking worship. I move independently from whether you like me or not, whether you recognize me or not, whether you validate me or not. None of that shit has anything to do with my deification. And the same is true for Yahweh, Zeus, Athena, Hermes. They don't need your fucking attention. They just like it. I love your attention, but I don't need it. And that's what makes humans different from gods. Do you understand? As a human, you can't survive without it. As an immortal, I have to. Somebody need to check themselves out there. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you gotta check yourself. There's a lot going on here that's having to be shaken up at a foundational level, and I promise you, religion is at the bottom of it. It's at the bottom of it. Society has been ran by cults forever. It's always been ran by a cult. These cults used to be to different entities and spirits, and they still are. Are you kidding? My girl Hakat, y'all know the goddess Hakat? Her cult, let me tell you, that shit is so fucking hot. The cult of Hakat is outstanding. Please understand, when I say cult, I'm not sitting here talking about, it's not mainstream. No. I know what a cult is, and I know what occult is, okay? And trust me, I've gotten down with both. For everything, there's a season. There's a time and a place for everything. Gotta check yourself now. Everything in moderation, including moderation. There's a value that a cult-like atmosphere provides, or it wouldn't exist. For those of us who were into bhakti, who were into bhakti yoga, who were into worshiping, immersing ourselves into the energy of the divine. In the Christian world, you guys call this the Martha Mary principle, right? One sister's in the kitchen, one sister's at his feet. A cult provides the atmosphere to constantly sit at his feet. Do you understand? So you really want to understand what you're like when these words, they've been charged and villainized, and you just gotta take your language back, man. Words are power. Words are power. A lot of you work with spirits that are actually a part, a lot of the spirits that y'all be working with are heads of cults. Like a lot of y'all are in cults and you don't know it. I used to be. I remember somebody calling me out for being in a cult. I was like, it's not a cult. It was a cult. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta check yourself. That's all. Let me get some oracle out here. Listen, what's it? I ain't got nothing. It's Saturday, August 2nd. Oh, it's August 2nd. It's somebody's birthday. I'm gonna send a little birthday message after this. Oh, y'all. Let me tell you something. There is something going on out here. Something's being cleaned up. Now, I did a podcast. I don't know why it's coming through, but I did a podcast. You got to go look it up. Sacred and Profane Podcast, Spotify, Apple, blah, 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 blah. But it's about Nephilim and witchcraft. That is highly significant because, humans are... this is too deep. Oh, this had to be a podcast episode. I can't do this right here. Let me see. Where can I take this? There's something happening in the collective right now where the divine feminine energies who've been bound to these Nephilim, these soul contracts have been severed. They were supposed to have been complete by now, but a lot of magic, a lot of dark, I don't usually like to use that term, but a lot of negative, here it is, a lot of baneful magic has been done that, and it's kept these contracts in place longer than they were supposed to. A lot of these contracts expired officially, but through illusion and glamour magic, people were in Banecraft, people were able to keep divine feminine energies under the impression, under the illusion, under the spell that they were still bound to something they were not bound to. And so that's why a lot of you may be experiencing things from a past timeline, like a year ago or so, like things like things that that happened last year, or you may be experiencing what seems like a loop. It's not a loop. It's not a loop. That's the best way I can put it. All right, let me get this oracle out here. Your thoughts are really important at this time. Like, you're literally building and creating your world off of the thoughts you're having, so please. $13 and 44. You're at a choice point, and make or break your life right here. And look, whatever this is for you on your timeline, whatever this is for you in your timeline, I can give you some keywords though, okay? Heart, activation, sensual, sensitive, choice, tuning, lightning, drought. Those are the keywords I was given to give you when it comes to that particular card, fork in the road. Those words mean something to some of you, okay? Again, these readings are timeless. You take what resonates, leave the rest behind. The gate, yeah, there's something for you to step through right now. Some of you, this fork in the road is an opportunity for you to literally step from this reality to another. Quantum leaping, my friend. If this is you, let me say something about this. As a quantum leaping, time traveling person, there's a lot of ways to travel. I don't know about everybody else, but I have a lot of ways to travel. And I appreciate that, because I found myself in situations where I was literally, like, one of the ways that I could travel was shut down. And so I had to rely on something else. Now, thankfully, I'm ancient enough that I remember things that others just don't. And I'd like to think that, whoever you are watching this, you remember some things, something in your DNA, something in your bones, some messages your ancestors left you. You have something like that that's going to help you and assist you during this time. Yeah. The Mystic and the Rebel. Hierophant reverse. I really feel like this is the divine feminine making herself mainstream. I really get that feeling. Like, y'all know how, like, we've been, like, divine feminine shadow work. It's kind of been, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of been not on the sidelines, but it's definitely just kind of been, what's the word? Alternative. Yes. Okay, so y'all, I was born in 1980. I went to college in 1997. In other words, my teen years, the music on the radio was Stone Temple Pilots, Nirvana, Outkast, Nas, Jay-Z, before Jay-Z is who he is now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We had Beastie Boys, Goody Mob. You know what I'm saying? TLC was still doing something. Missy and Timbaland. We had just lost Aaliyah. You feel me? So, those things, it's like, God, we just celebrated 50 years of rap. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that was not the case in 1994, 1995. So the music that I had in my teen years was alternative. It really was. Classic rock was the Beatles, the Eagles, Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Air, y'all know. The Bee Gees. I still love the Bee Gees, man. I still love Tom Petty. I still rock Elton John. Who doesn't still listen to Elton John? Come on, listen. Anyway, bringing it back. That is to say, all of that stuff is mainstream now. Like I see people who are teenagers wearing Nirvana shirts, and I giggle. I'm like, they got that from the Target store, didn't they? Like, it's because it's so mainstream. It's so mainstream. I see people wearing t-shirts for bands I went to concerts to that I know they never will. It's something they bought at the store. I bought it at the fucking event 30 years ago. You know, like, what the fuck, man? So it's like that. That's the vibe you're giving off. There's something about you. There's something about this vibe, this energy. It's like something that it has been alternative. It's mainstream now. It's not alternative anymore. It's like that one time I went into Walmart and they had sage, and I was like, wait, what? No, not Walmart. Now there is a storm coming. There is a tower coming, but I feel like this is a great tower because we got Ride the Wave and Solitude. So I really feel like, yeah, they're taking me backstage now where you're waiting in the wings. Yeah, this tower puts you in the spotlight. Now it looks like you're going to have to deal with root chakra. I think that's plenty. I don't need more than that. I'm ready to. Okay, you have to deal with some root. You gotta make a choice around your root chakra. Forgiveness and then wishing well. I feel like this is, okay, 45, 46, 44, damn. 13, 14, 13. 13's out here twice. 13, 13, 14. 44, 45, 46, 48. Okay, it is something about alignment and things happening the way in the way they're supposed to. So like whatever it is you're experiencing, I mean, it is going the way it's supposed to. I mean, I know. It's time for you to be out though. It's time for you to be out here, just making a choice, fork in the road. Repairing the veil, forgiveness, root girl, disown self. I'm going to tell you something. This forgiveness keeps coming through, like forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for disowning yourself. Forgiving yourself for disowning yourself. And I don't, whatever this choice is, fork in the road, making a choice, 13 to 30, I recommend you don't make that choice until you forgive yourself for disowning yourself. That's my recommendation. That's what I would recommend you do there. Okay. All right. Solitude, ride the wave, storm bills. I've been picking up on this hermit mode energy, but it's been preparing you to go through this gate. Okay. There's something on your mind. No. This is hermit mode. You've needed to be there to get through the gate. Yeah. Do you see this gate? I'm telling you, water is mad significant here. See the gate? I'm telling you, whatever this storm is, I feel like it's going to, the storm is going to create some type of wave, and you can ride it through this gate. Now on the other side is, it's you being seen. I gotta tell you that. It's on the other side is your wishes. And that's what it is. Let me get one of these, and then The timing is right. The moment is right. You've been patient. It's time. And let me tell you, this is something bigger than you. You are the vessel for something bigger than you, right? And I think you may experience that. I think you may have experienced your life kind of, like I say, ride the wave. I think you may be someone who's experienced your life. Drifters, what's coming through, taking life as it comes. You can just sit back. I know that sounds funny, but you're in the hand. You're in the hand of the divine. You sit back. Everything is, this is crazy. Things have been planned. It's something about it. It's almost like because of who you are, like at a soul level, celestial is coming through. There was the moment you said, oh yeah, I'll incarnate. There was an already automatic plan. Like, it's almost like when souls like yours incarnate, they have, like, some things are not optional. I don't know how to put it. You know what I mean? It's almost like, like you think about in olden times, or, you know, people, kingdoms going to war, a king or a prince or royal may go. Yeah, you can go to war. You just have to wear a different helmet. You can go, but you're gonna stand out because because you're different. Because you're different. You can go, but you won't be out there looking like everybody else because you're not. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm telling you, it's something about it. It's something about this. It's something about this choice point. They're saying it takes you out or pushes you in. Damn. Yeah. You're either taking center stage or you're exiting stage left. That's it. God dang, I really get that. Okay, what is it? Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you're rising up. I think you're going to take center stage. And so, if we keep my analogy, I guess what that looks like is whatever you're doing, whatever it is, you stand out from everybody else, right? So if you're the royal person, riding out to battle, you have a different helmet and horse. If you're royal, that's the fancy. Why am I making it complicated? You're royal. You are royal, and everybody's about to know that. Everybody about to know that you are exactly, who you are, because that is an agreement. It's an agreement. Oh yeah, and this is why. Okay, now it makes sense. They're like, this is why this divine feminine energy had to be separated. Separated from this Nephilim energy. So there's divine feminine Nephilim entanglement that has been severed and separated because the divine feminine has a royal bloodline that has been activated and is now needing to be expressed. Well, holy shit. There we go. Now we know. That just came all the way through. All right. Let me get some tarot out here. Just give me 3 cards. Damn. This is crazy. Four of Swords. 4 of Coins. Give me one more. The Things, the Hierophant reverse. Damn. The Sun. Wow. That's an amazing 3 cards for putting to rest, being at ease around resources. It's like that. Because you won. Yeah, it's a bit like knowing that it's a bit like finding out that you won the lottery or something. I guess to keep the analogy, it's a bit like I don't know, like, once everybody finds out you're royal, whatever concerns you've had around resources go away. Right? That's the easy. Let me get 3 more. Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, leaders, and light. Thank you for protecting me as I shine messages from the tribe. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to know. So I'm making the child of yours above and below. And see what it is protecting me. So, 9 of Cups. Five of Swords reverse, 9 of Wands. Okay. And let me get 3 more. Let me get Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, King of Coins. Okay. Three of Wands, Focus. 9 of Coins, 3 of Coins. Okay. The Devil, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 10 of Coins, 8 of Wands. Okay. Cups. Empress. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so look, here's the deal. King of Cups. Page of Wands. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Because that was a lot. I wasn't good, but I appreciate y'all getting it out. Yeah. Appreciate that. Queen of Coins. Okay. Alright. And then 6 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Okay, look. 7 of Wands. Yeah. You just got to stand your ground. You've just got to stand your ground. You've just got to stand your ground. Yeah. Strength card. 7 of Wands to the Strength card. Absolutely. Because this 8 of Swords is going to try to come back in. Yeah. Somebody still... Listen. 9 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Uh-huh. This Nephilim energy. Okay, look. There's this energy. There's this energy that wants to tell you, hey, I'm sorry, and there was a misunderstanding. There's somebody who wants to act like a conflict was a simple misunderstanding. Okay. And they want to do that because they feel like their only chance at a good life is with you. Okay? Now, this person is not making any real commitment promises. They're just indicating that life is better with you. That's it. And that it's, I think, true. I think life is better with you. I think you do make this person's life easier. But that's the only reason they're coming around. Do you understand? You make their life easier. There's nothing here that shows me it's reciprocal. There's no 2 of Cups. There's no 4 of Wands. It's just this person like, yo, my life is better when you're in it. Come on. Like, let me come over there where you are so I can be better when I'm with you. This is a Knight of Wands energy. So this is someone who seeks to... this is a love and leave energy. Who's coming in, 5 of Swords, like, no. 5 of Swords reverse. Everything's fine. 9 of Cups. It's really good. We're really good. Ace of Wands to the 10 of Wands. Let's just start over. Whatever that was, we're just not doing that anymore. 8 of Coins. You've put so much time into this. 3 of Wands. We have this shared future. Let's go after it together. 5 of Coins. I'm tired of feeling like we're just not working together. 9 of Coins. We can, like, you, and here's the thing. They're in the 5 of Coins. You're in the 9 of Coins. You really got to get that. They want, and I'm going to be brutally honest with you, they don't want to join you where you are. There's no 2 of Cups. There's no 4 of Wands. They don't want to join you. They don't want to build with you. That's not what this is. 3 of Coins. The Devil. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Coins. 8 of Wands. 3 of Cups. The Empress. King of Cups. Page of Wands. Queen of Coins. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands. They just want to be where you are. Can you get what I'm saying? They have no commitments. They have no intentions. When you talk about getting to any, I'm gonna put on my coaching hat for a moment, y'all. I ain't coached in a minute, but let's break this shit down. I tell my clients all the time, all of us, any of us, it doesn't matter. You are only as successful as the circle you are in calls you to be. This person is not calling for your success, but they do want to live in it. Can you understand what I'm saying, friend? They want to live in your success, but they're not trying to help you get to it. I'm just here to tell you the truth. That's all my job is, okay? So this is someone who, it's like, it's cheaper to keep her. I read somewhere there's this trend going around where people are like, it's too expensive to get divorced because the economy is so crappy and you just can't afford anything. And right? Like everything is too expensive. And so this person, it really, I mean, it's giving off this kind of a vibe. Like, look, it's going to be easier for me to stay where I am because at least I have if I stay where I am. But I'm telling you, there's no real commitment here. There's no commitment here. Homie, somebody just, ugh. How much longer until Mercury retrograde is over? Let me look and see, because these people not going to have me in my feelings like this. They really not. Okay. Pluto's retrograde. Neptune's retrograde. Saturn is still retrograde. Wait, what? Pluto, Neptune. Saturn's retrograde. Mercury's retrograde. Chiron is retrograde. Well, how long people gonna be out here? Lion. Okay, August 11th. Ugh. Okay. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Yeah. Focus on your passion. So whatever this energy is coming in, it's like it is that's listen, it's Leo season. This person wants to be your passion. They can't be. They can't be. You cannot put your creative energy into this person. You can't. You actually have to stop pouring into this situation. You got to stop. You got to stop. It's like, think about the sun making something grow. For coins is something you already have. For swords, like put to rest growing something that you're, whatever I'm telling you, this energy trying to come back in, it wants you to make something grow. Don't. There's nothing to grow. Everything would be done off of your strength and your back. 7 of Wands in the strength card. I think what this person is going to try to do is come in and tell you how great you are. And it's going to be true. It's going to be true. Because you are great. But here's the thing. This too little too late. These will be words, because it's Mercury retrograde. These will be words that this person should have already spoken to you, but hadn't yet. They were withholding these words for some reason. Okay? Whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. The point is that they're coming out during Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde. Y'all hear all that shit that was retrograde? Okay? These are words that are real for them. That should have been spoken by them, but were not. And now they have to be spoken as a matter of a karmic debt being paid. Okay? So, whenever this person comes and delivers these words to you, let them listen to the words. They're supposed to be repaying a karmic debt. You do not have to do anything with those words. Okay? They're supposed to be bringing you a new like a communication, bringing authenticity to and clarity to this situation. It's likely they're going to try to come and start over with you. That's not what they're supposed to be trying to do. Okay? They're supposed to be trying to come and clean things up. They're likely going to try and come and restart a relationship. Let's do what you do, but don't do it. Eight of Swords is the bottom of the deck. Okay? Do what you do. Six of Coins, but it's coming out sideways. It's not an equal give and take situation. Okay? They need your strength. And they're going to ask you to forgive them, but you need to be forgiving yourself right now. There's something happening right now that's really, there's a pattern here. I'm going to call it the fuck out because I can see it. There's a pattern here where something will happen between you two, and it's giving trauma bond. And when you pull away to heal, they will interrupt your healing, causing you to shift that focus of healing from yourself onto them. So they never actually have to do any kind of work. This ends now. I call this out, and this ends now. You are in a space of healing, repairing the veil, forgiveness, root growth, its own self. You will keep this focus on yourself. Obsidian, true self-reflection, rhodonite, and patience. Pearl, purity, moonstone, mother. You will keep this reflection on yourself. This sun will shine on you and not them. The Hangman. Those are my words for you. That is so you have forgiven yourself before you make this choice. This is if there's a loop here, this is why there's been a loop. Now we're at the nitty gritty of something. It's been easier for you to continue to choose this person or choose this path or choose whatever this is for you because your healing gets interrupted. And you're not able to make a choice from a healed place. You're constantly making choices from this disowned self. That shit is done. That is done. Healing takes time. And I feel that. I feel there's been a pattern of your healing being interrupted, but it's been on purpose. This is intentional. They're saying it's warfare. It's emotional manipulation and spiritual warfare. It's dirty. It's dirty. Can you get that? If you wound somebody in battle and they rush out, they get rushed to the medic tent, but then you keep bombing the medic tent so they never get their wounds tended to, but they always have to stay in battle, but they never, ever, ever get to increase their health. That's relentless. That's relentless. That's what you've been going through, and you're still standing. That's where you're coming out as a strength card. I'm telling you, whoever this is trying to come in, they just want one more hit. They want one more hit. One more hit. I don't suggest you do it. I don't suggest you let them in. The moon. I don't suggest you let them in. Yeah, this is somebody who got secrets from way back. They had secrets from the beginning. This given past life energy, past life, Five of Wands, Emperor sideways. Yeah, man, this some old shit. And that's why this person, I'm telling you, this is putting me back on the whole followed you lifetime after lifetime trying to take you out shit. That's what this is giving. Because I like the type of attack and onslaught that I just like witnessed energetically is, y'all see how many bows is on this thing right here? Like relentless. Boom, 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 boom. Like relentless attack. So I'm telling you, if there's anything, you get to take time to forgive yourself for standing there and letting somebody just attack you like that. Real talk. Right? Because I feel like when I sit here and be with the energy, it's like, okay, in this case, you have two options. You can either turn around and go 110% in destroying your enemy who's just attacking you relentlessly, or you can turn and run. So you have time to actually heal. But at this point, because you've been hit so hard, it's like you kamikaze mode gets activated, right? Like, fuck it, I'm out. Like, I've been hit so many times anyway. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like that. And I'm just saying now. Somebody feisty over here. Who's yeah. Kamikaze mode get activated. What I say? I'm just telling you. You're just like, Whew. Y'all. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let me tell you something. That song, it's what is that song? Oh my gosh, I gotta look this up, you guys, because this is my jam. A certain time of year, I have this whole soundtrack I listen to. I call it Season of the Witch, but oh yeah, it's Feel Like I'm Drowning. Yes. Let's go. My life's okay as long as you're not around. I think that's how this goes. Yeah, my life's okay as long as you're not around me. I'm telling y'all, 2 feet. I feel like I'm drowning by 2 feet, holding me down. Listen. You're killing me slow, so slow. Oh no. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning. My life's okay. Yeah, just when you're not around me. My life's okay. Just when you're not around me. My life's okay. Listen, y'all, if you haven't heard that song, it's one of my favorites. It's on my that's on my like autumn playlist. I listen to it like from September through November. I just love the song, a bunch of other songs. Anyway, if you ever want me to start sharing music, I will. Let me know. 47 on the timer as I say that. Listen, your life is better without this person. It's just obvious. It's just obvious. And you know what's so great is I feel like everyone can see it. People may not know the details of what's going on, but I feel like people can see something's happening. It's over. Like, no coming back. No coming back. And this is something that they did. 10 of Swords, something they did to themselves. 2 of Swords. Listen. Ignorance may be bliss, but it's still not an excuse. That's what I'm going to say about that 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords right there. Okay? They may be like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Listen. They watching you, but people watching them. And they're watching that they can see you're not about, there's something about you you're okay. What is that? My life's okay just when you're not around. Bro. And they know. See, that's the thing. They know. Page of Cups at the bottom of that. They know. Here's what I'm trying to say. They have always interrupted your healing because they know the moment you heal, you're going to actually attract what's for you. And they don't want that. So they've interrupted your healing time after time after time after time. Not only just so you don't heal, but so you never actually receive what's yours. It's a dirty game. There is a storm coming. It's going, listen. it's gonna bust all this up. Ride the wave. 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands. What'd I say? What I said it. I'm telling you. Look like a man and a woman falling out that tower and dragging went out there and fucked it up. No, that's Rapunzel's tower. Who's getting kicked out of Rapunzel's tower? Oh, I see. Whew. Yeah. There's a new love that's balanced. It's something that is divine coming through. And this is, yeah, this is not what I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I can feel it. It's just plain. It's in the energy. It's in the energy. And there's been a lot of opposition to this union, and I'm sure we're going to find out why, right? Okay, Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands. Both of you have been through a lot. So there's been some delay. Oh, that's what the Rose was saying. Okay, I'm like, no, this is a soul union that's been delayed. There's y'all have been through a lot. Y'all are arriving. Y'all are meeting each other. Like battle worn. And for real. Remember I said like relentless attacks. Relentless attacks. Relentless attacks. Relentless attacks. And so like at first, this may not, he may not, I think you're going to have to deal with this first. You're going to have to allow that you've moved on. You're going to have to allow that things are over. You're going to have to actually intentionally shift your perspective so that you can move in the direction you want to, okay? That's a part of the judgment, because so much of what this has been about someone else trying to control you. So it's essential that as a part of the judgment, you're calling the shots, okay? Like you see an opportunity, you're going for it, right? You know, you want to trust that your intuition is going to have you see through any deception, any trickery out there. You now know how to move through life. So even if you experience a setback, you know how to, again, move yourself so that you can move forward again. I mean, that's really, yeah. 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 I mean, that's really what I got. And like that's all of it. It's a wild reading. I think it was this way because you're at a fork in the road. You know, I guess to me, it seems like, nah, this is an easy choice. But it might not be, right? Like it might really be tough to forgive yourself. And I really feel like that's what this hinges on, your ability to actually heal and forgive yourself. So I'm going to leave this reading here, and I hope that this particular reading has brought you in like some clarity around what to focus on. I understand that healing can be challenging, especially when we talk about the disowned self. That's shadow work. Hey, they don't call me the shadow queen for nothing. So when you get this, if you find that you would like some support, I'm here for you. There's an email in the description box below. Use it. Just shoot me an email and say, hey, like, title Forgiving Myself, and let's chop it up. You know, that's something I absolutely can and will make myself available to support you with. It's so important. It's so important. There's so many different phases to move through when we talk about forgiving ourselves, okay? We have to forgive ourselves mentally. You guys know I'm going to always preach the holistic pathway where we have to forgive ourselves emotionally. We have to forgive ourselves spiritually. We have to forgive ourselves physically. And this can look a lot of different ways. You know, when it comes to toxic relationships, forgiving yourself physically looks like reclaiming your sexuality from that person. Forgiving yourself spiritually, it looks like allowing yourself to express and explore what calls to you, right? Regardless, you and this person may have shared beliefs or you may not have. It's owning that space, whatever it is. Healing yourself mentally looks like allowing yourself to have whatever thoughts come to you, but just not dwell on them, right? It's very natural when you're coming out of a negative situation to have a mix of thoughts and they're all confusing. That's okay, right? It's a mix of this person is horrible and bad and oh, I missed this and that and this and that, right? That's totally fine. That's why you don't want to judge anyone. You want to allow all the thoughts to be there, okay? Allow your emotions to move and flow like water. That's what healing looks like. So often I think we use the word healing and we don't know what it looks like to heal, okay? Well, the number one sickness of this society is stagnation. It's stagnation. If there was a medicine that I would prescribe as a shaman, as a medicine woman, the top of the list would be movement, followed by mushrooms. And I mean that. That's my prescription. You can quote me. Music. Oh yeah, music. There you go. Music, movement, and mushrooms. I quote me on that, please. But with movement being the first, because so much can be restored just by moving stagnant energy inside your body and then moving stagnant energy in the environment around your body. It's like mind blowing. It stands to reason then that when somebody really wants to do you harm, what they would, I'm hearing bestow, what they would bestow upon you is stagnation. So, like healing yourself holistically from a toxic relationship, from a negative experience of any kind, whether it's interpersonal, romantic, familial, career, it doesn't matter. With your own child, your neighbor, right? It's like a coworker even. Like I've had some coworkers, y'all. It really is like, okay, this caused a delay. Mentally dealing with that. How do you feel about that? And letting yourself like be angry, sad, all of it has to come up and come out. Whatever you don't deal with, you will carry forward with you. And because the gate card is here, and we talked about quantum, and the words activation are here, oh, keys and shit. Like, no. You don't want to take, and I don't think you can, take any of this with you. That's why this is a fork in the road. Like, you really have to be light as a feather, they're saying. And I got it, because you're going to be center stage. So it really is like, this is the time you're about to step into the spotlight. So this is a time for you to get rid of everything in your pockets. Everything on your person that you don't want exposed in that spotlight as being on you, attached to you, associated with you. You got to get rid of it now. You got to get rid of it now. Okay, my loves? All right, stopping it here. This has been your reading. You guys, I love you like eternally. Just know that. Speaking of eternity, time is a construct. We made it up. So these readings are timeless. You take what's yours. You leave the rest behind. In the meantime, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.